I'm Jay Carney, Washington Bureau Chief for Time Magazine and Time.com, interviewing Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, who has just published a book called Know Your Power, A Message to America's Daughters. So many people I meet would love to quit their jobs, I know what that feels like, and start a small business, but can't because of the cost of health care. What is being done to fix our health care system?
This is a great question because this gets right to the heart of the matter. Healthcare is central to not only the well-being, the health and well-being of a person, but their economic security. It also has a big impact on our economy. Think of the dynamism we would have in our economy if people were not job-locked, that they could change jobs, that they could be self-employed if they were a photographer or a writer or a painter, if they could start their own business and be self-employed. It would have a magnificent impact on our economy, in addition to first and foremost on the health security of that person or his or her family. So what we're talking about is a plan to say we're going to have access to quality health care, affordable quality health care for all Americans. Its fundamental principles are major investment in biomedical research and technology so we have the best possible care, and our scientific opportunity is funded and creates cures for America's families. B, that this is paid for by the taxpayer, so it must be available to everyone in our country. That prevention is a major component of all of this, so that we're talking about the health of America, not just the health care, that we're talking about diet, not diabetes, and that we're talking about doing this in a way that reaches out to bring everyone in. And the technologies of electronic medical records and a common record of all Americans is essential to the universality and the quality of it, to reduce cost, to improve the quality of care, and to save lives.
The new Democratic Congress is perceived by the public to have accomplished almost nothing. What can you do to counter this interpretation?
Well, I would beg to differ. The Democratic Congress has accomplished a great deal, and much of what we've accomplished has been in a bipartisan way. To come in and raise the minimum wage, make college more affordable with the biggest bill since the GI Bill of Rights was signed in 1944, the biggest increase in veterans' benefits in the 77-year history of the Veterans Administration, passing a strong, historic energy bill with emission standards, first time in 32 years. Everything was historic as we went along. We didn't end the war, and I think that's the main reason why people have a negative view of Congress.
If, say, the Democratic candidate Barack Obama becomes president, and there's one big thing he can get done in his first year in office, is it health care? What is it?
Well, he will be the president. I feel quite certain about that. I'm counting on that. And again, his agenda will be the lead that we follow. But
what would you like to see?
On the domestic side, I don't think you can separate the economy and health. They go together. Health care is a health issue and a competitiveness issue, and an issue that affects our economy. So something that creates jobs, grows our economy, and provides health care, that piece. And then I don't think you can say one. I would say along with that, related to the economy and health is the issue of energy.
Why do the Democrats insist on blocking drilling in ANWR and other places when we need the price of oil to drop?
Well, two reasons. First of all, Democrats are not opposed to drilling. We have said, you want drilling? You can drill. There's 68 million acres in the lower 48, some onshore, some offshore, where the permits are granted, environmental approvals have been granted, and we're saying, you want to drill? Drill. In Alaska, now we want to go to Alaska, you don't have to drill in the ANWR, which is a protected region. You have the National Petroleum Reserve Alaska, which is a bigger source of oil, closer to the pipelines that we can be drilling. The fact is even if they drilled every place, it would not have any impact on the price of oil now. What will have an impact on the price of oil at the pump now is for the president to release oil from the Strategic Petroleum Reserve.
If you were to go back and change anything from your political career, what would it be?
Well, of course, the biggest disappointment for me is that we are still in this war in Iraq. And I had always thought at the time that that people knew the truth, they would not vote for this war. And I don't know what else, or not have been supportive of this war. I don't know what else we could have done. But this has been the most damaging to us. The loss of life, over 4,000, tens of thousands injured, thousands of them permanently. Cost in dollars, which is small compared to the loss of life and limb, but cost in dollars, the tune of trillions of dollars. Cost in reputation in the world. Cost in our military readiness, undermining our military capability to protect our interests wherever they are threatened, undermining our ability to fight the real war on terror, which is in Afghanistan. I don't know what else could have been done, but I keep revisiting that every step of the way to think, what could we have done to stop this president from taking us into a war on the basis of a false premise, without the proper preparation for our troops, without a plan for success, a strategy to leave. That is where we've been for more than 2 years. We've been there 2 years longer than we were in World War II.
I am a 17-year-old high school senior. What impact do you hope your book will have on women of my generation?
As the title indicates, I hope that for Jacqueline, the impact my book will have is that she will realize her power, that she will know that she is special and individual and has her own contribution to make, and that she should have confidence in what she does and not let anyone else ever minimize the importance of it.